Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. Beautiful day. As you can see, I did mow some of the yard. Still last night after I mowed a little bit of that front yard, it was bugging me. Got to get the main yard looking pretty decent. That looks pretty darn good right now. The rest of the yard, not so much. The wife will pull up some weeds today or something like that. Who knows? I just got done looking for jobs for the day. See what was available before we started work. And there's one job. Just one. But before we get started on the job, I think what we're going to do today, because we're not harvesting today at all. We got some fields that are ready to harvest, and we're going to hire some people to harvest and sell. And so while we are waiting our 6 seconds, we'll teleport up here. We got a transport job to do up here. Somewheres. So while that guy is going there, we're going to hire a few people to harvest today. Because we're going to be doing some plowing and some cultivating. Not with a new cultivator, so don't get too excited, because as far as I know, that still doesn't work. There haven't been any updates or anything like that.
Hi there.
Well, hello there.
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
Better be decent, because
There
you're
is something I
your only
need
job today.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Decent enough. I'm pretty sure we're going down to see Steve. But before we do that, get our third worker going. There we go. We got 3 harvesters on the move. Steve.
I'm here for the package.
Sure, here it is.
Simple enough. Back up to here. So the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to do some plowing. We're going to plow those 2 barley fields that we did yesterday. And then we'll probably cultivate them as well.
Here's the package you requested.
Awkward.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
So we don't quite get our 1,000 social points today, but that is the only job. I mean, could it be because I don't think so. Because we could see that job, but might as well eat something anyways. All right. So there's the new cultivator. And we're going to hook up the old cultivator. No, sorry. We got to plow first. What am I thinking? Too far back? Yep, there we go. 52 on gas. And a dirty tractor. There's our harvester, back to its original colors. And it's too bad they haven't quite fixed that yet, but someday. I mean, they are fixing some stuff, but it's not everything. When they said bug fixes, I thought maybe that might be part of it, but can't have it all. So we got 3 harvesters going, so our money's going to be going up constantly for a while. I have no problem hiring 3 workers today for just under $3 grand total, probably, not even that. We'll profit more than that. But we haven't plowed in a few days anyway, so I figured we'd do some plowing today and some cultivating today. That's what I was hoping before I started, that I would see a fix for that new cultivator so we could use it up, but it's been reported, so I would assume the devs know about it, although devs haven't said nothing since the patch came out a couple days ago. I did look up online what that the new cultivator does, and in real life that cultivator hooks up to the back of the tractor, and then you hook up the seed drill to that cultivator so you can cultivate before seeding. You're cultivating and seeding at the same time. I don't know if that's what the intent is supposed to be for it, but you can't hook up the cultivator and then the seed drill to the cultivator. I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Cultivate and seed at the same time. Maybe that's what the intention is for it, just that it's not quite working out too well just yet. At least in the last episode we got to use a new baling trailer that holds 35 bales for that small little trailer. I was guessing around 30. But really 35 bales is pretty decent. But at least the other trailer, like we've said, holds 39 bales, and you can hook up another trailer to it. So in theory, I should be able to hook up the baling trailer that holds 39 and then back it up to the other baling trailer that we just used yesterday as well, so we could hold, quick math here, yeah, like 76? Is that right? No, 74? 74. 74. I'm going to 74. But I just want to get a step ahead by hiring workers, trying to get some fields replanted. I mean, we're not falling behind on them, but I'm just going to feel better when we do get some more fields replanted with some seed. So we have some fields to harvest come August through September. We're going to have enough harvesting to do. For a while anyways. But today was one of those days for jobs where we only got one job to do. So we only got our, what's, just shy of 700 social points. But our goal was to reach 900 by the end of the year, so we should be able to do that unless I get really screwed on jobs. But we do also, I may even mow some more of the yard today. Just doesn't look too well when it's like that. And probably in the next month's time, by the time the October update comes out, maybe we can use the riding mower that they're supposed to be coming out with. Be kind of neat if they got a name brand to go with it. If I were to guess if there was a name brand they might get, it would be like Husqvarna. That'd be my guess. I don't know anything about it. I'm just taking a guess and shooting out my own opinion there. But we're making some quick work of this field already. I probably will put winter wheat in this field in September, just so we can top off the cows next spring. And it's good to have a little bit of variety of, you know, doing some baling and whatnot when it comes time to it. Alright, one small field done, but what I was going to do is, I know we got 3 harvesters going, but I need someone to sow. I think we'll put lupine in these 2 fields down there. We'll get them to seed those. Because our job today is, I want to see how much we can get done on these two fields. Obviously, we're going to plow. After I get done plowing this field, we're going to go talk to the wife, hook up the cultivator, cultivate the field, and see how much time we got left. If we got any time left, we'll start to seed the fields. I have no idea what I'm going to put into these fields just yet. Maybe we'll do canola. I know we're going to do a lot, you know, we always do, obviously, tons of canola for the winter, but yeah, maybe we'll pop some canola in these fields. Yeah, it's just a shame that the new cultivator isn't quite working just yet. But I'm pretty sure the devs are working on it, and we'll get to use it probably the next couple episodes, I would assume. But I hope it's not a problem like they have with the mower, where you can cut grass but you can't pick it up. Hopefully that's not a thing that's an issue. But that field right there, we got 99% plowed. I know it may not look like all those little stubbles over there, but it's 99% plowed. And I'm kind of taking a different approach with plowing these fields. Instead of just going up and down and rotating the plow, I'm trying to save some time just by going on the edges, or from one side of the field to the other, since it's a small field, you know. But it does kind of bother me a little bit that we only have one job for today, so I hope we're not getting to the string where we just get one job. Or we could be getting to the cycle where we might start seeing a couple cultivating jobs, which I wouldn't mind, because you might get a cultivating job in a field that's ready for harvest, so that's like a double bonus. But also when we cultivate the field, I want to see if the glossiness from the field is kind of reduced, because that was one of the things in the fixes that they did, that the field won't be as glossy, shiny. You may not notice it in the middle of the day like when we're going to be cultivating it. Definitely first thing in the morning it gets kind of rough on the eyes. Just about done here. At least with the plowing part. See if we can get up to our 98% that we, at least I, need to get to make myself seem happy. Although I will have to take care of that last trip, because even if I'm at 98%, which we are, I can't leave that there. %. That's good enough for me, especially on these fields here. So we're going to go up and drop the plow off. We'll hook up the cultivator. See if we can find the wife somewhere. See what she's up to today. Take the steepest hill up to our parking lot. I like how the animals up here always seem to like run right at me. What's up with that? Spin around. I'm going to park it right here for now. Actually, before we talk to the wife, let's get the leaf trimmer out and kind of clean up around here a little bit. Little by little. Yeah, that rotting mower or whatever they're coming up with should be very helpful. Because obviously the working width of this is not the greatest. Although it does cover a wider area than what you would think it should. But I want to get this done because when I was plowing, every time I was coming down this side of the field, you know, I was looking right at this tall grass. I'm like, that's got to go. Actually, a lot of that will be taken care of by the plow. Or excuse me, the cultivator. Back and forth. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Really, in some of these spots, I could probably do with some weed and grass be gone. Come on. Ain't no way that stuff lived right through that, but alright, whatever. A little bit better. Then always like you go back and you see like a little piece that you miss. And it's like, how did I miss that? Or like this little piece. But then again, I did this in the middle, well, not in the middle of the night, but it was dark out. Oh, and she's cooking. Of course she's cooking at this time. So let's see how we're working. We still got 4 workers going. So let's see, food. We're doing fine on food and everything. So yeah, let's might as well get right to cultivating. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock in the morning already. Busy, busy, busy. We're gonna lower that down. And get started on this field, or fields, I should say. Make sure I try to get everywhere that the plow went to, you know, level it out nicely. Yeah, it is kind of bad that the new cultivators work. It is this, you know, like maybe 30% wider-ish, something like that. But it would be nice if it works the way it does in real life, where you hook that cultivator up, but then the seed drill hooks up to the cultivator. Get 2 passes done, get 2 jobs done in one, really. It's almost like a direct drill kind of a system. Yep, they just run right towards the vehicle. Got some strawberries right there too, I just saw. was trying to take a look at the field after I got where I'm cultivating this a little bit, but I don't have enough done to see if the reflection has been reduced or not. But being in the middle of the day may be hard to tell anyways. But what we're going to try to do here, instead of making a jump cut today, I think I'm going to try something new. And try to put a time lapse in a little bit and see how that works out. So instead of seeing you in a second, enjoy the time lapse. Just some final touches on the cultivating part. By the shadows, I can tell it's probably getting late in the afternoon already. I think we started somewhere around 11 o'clock in the morning. Probably somewhere around 4. Well, that's okay. It's 3 o'clock. Not too far. By the time we finish up here and dump off the cultivator and all that fun stuff, it'll be 4 o'clock. Which doesn't leave us much time to do much of anything else today. Except to talk to the wife. If she's not cooking. So hopefully tomorrow we got more than one job to do. That'll definitely cut into our social point agenda. But I mean, that can happen. I don't think I've seen a day since they fixed it where you have no jobs available. I mean, obviously if it rains, you better be quick. But there we go, 100% cultivated in that field, and I'm assuming 100% in that field as well. I don't need to wash the cultivator, but the tractor could use some refueling and a good rinse. Yep, just run right at the tractor. They all do that, just run right at the tractor. Now, like I said, this cultivator here, scaffolding, in real life, the seed drill hooks right up behind the cultivator. So when you go around, it cultivates some seeds, but I don't see... I can see pinned for the top. I don't see no pins for... Or maybe those pins there. You know what? Let's give this a whirl. I don't think it's going to hook up, but it was something I checked just before I kind of started recording today. Of course, I got the tree right in the way, don't I? Do I have to lower this and back it up and hook it up maybe? But you can see it's the same working width. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if that would work. I mean, it's roughly the same working width. I'll leave that there for now. Because who knows, that might be the fix for that cultivator. Because in real life, that's what it's supposed to do. Let's not hit the tree or the greenhouse. Alright, we're going to refuel it. And we'll give it a good wash. I don't feel like changing the color on it just yet. Looks like the wife is in the front yard. Kind of pulling up weeds. Are you watching traffic, darling?
Honey?
Or honey?
Good evening, darling.
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
I'm perfect, darling. Thank you.
You don't ask how I am, though, do you? No.
Hi, babe.
Good to see you. I missed you.
Did it hurt when you were falling from the sky?
Don't call me a real charmer again.
Well, thank you. So nice of you.
Thank you for not saying I'm a real charmer. Because we all know that by now. So, yeah, we're in the mating season, but I guess no dice on today. Let's get out the weed trimmer. We'll do a little bit here and there all the time. I may even do some off cam because, you know, watching this, it's not the best, is it? Probably not. Some people may like it. I don't know. We gotta get the yard looking decent again. It kind of bugs me having a messy yard like that. I just try to do it in clumps, not try to do it all at once. But boy, when this game first came out, it was like every 3 weeks the grass was growing back to full height. I think it only took a couple days actually for the grass to go to the first growth stage. This makes the yard look so much better. Make sure you know, keep the grass around the chicken coop rather short. You don't want any snakes trying to hide in the grass, trying to sneak up to your chickens. They're not looking so bad now, is it? We'll get the rest of this corner here. I usually use the harrow going around the yard trying to get the bigger sections. But sometimes that can be more time taking than what you think. And since it's kind of early in the evening, I don't mind doing it with the trimmer. Oh, just because I want to get that one little piece there, you're not going to let me? There, at least the inside of the yard's looking well, except for the front yard, for the most part. Well, how about the wife? Because, you know, she's been pulling up the weeds for so long. We'll pretend that she did this section. I think that's good enough for today, for doing the yard trimming, but it does look so much nicer with cut grass. Yeah, the cows agree. I would like to paint that bench. I'd also like to paint the inside of the house. This yellow on the outside of the house doesn't bother me too much. Wait a minute, where did this grass come from? There we go. There, we're all set. So we got the cows up to food yesterday, 81%. So yeah, they're good for over a year and a half on that. No problem. Our fire's still going. Jackson's down there fishing, so we'll sit in the bench, watch Jackson fish. See if he catches anything. I can't really see at that angle, can I? Well, I can't see him at all, I suppose. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you next time on The Day in the Farm. But until then, have a good one.